The drama surrounding the fight between DK Yoo of South Korea and the legendary Manny Pacquiao of the Philippines was unlike anything the boxing world had seen in recent memory. From the opening bell, the atmosphere was electric. Fans filled arenas and tuned in from across the globe, all drawn to witness a clash between a rising contender and one of the most celebrated fighters in the history of the sport. Manny Pacquiao, a name synonymous with speed, power, and a relentless fighting spirit, faced DK Yoo, a tall, imposing figure whose rise in the ring had captivated audiences throughout Asia. On this night, the stakes were more than just a belt. They were about pride, legacy, and the unyielding pursuit of excellence. As the fighters entered the ring, the contrast between them was immediately striking. DK Yoo, wearing a red uniform with white accents, carried himself with the poise of someone who had trained for years, his long reach a clear physical advantage. Manny Pacquiao, smaller in stature but legendary in reputation, approached with his trademark smile and unwavering confidence. The crowd could sense it. This fight was not going to be a simple contest of strength or size, but a chess match executed with fists, strategy, and the will to endure pain for glory. The first round began with DK Yoo trying to establish his range, throwing measured jabs to keep Manny at bay. But Pacquiao, ever the tactician, knew exactly how to neutralize those advantages. He attacked the body relentlessly, digging in with precision strikes that tested DK's stamina from the very beginning. Even with his height and reach, DK found it challenging to contain Manny's aggressive, unpredictable movements. Every step forward from Yoo was met with a counter, a reminder that Pacquiao had mastered the art of closing distance against taller opponents. By the second round, the fight had already begun to tell a story. DK Yoo's initial strategy of using his reach to dominate the center of the ring seemed to falter as Manny adjusted, moving his lead foot back and positioning himself to land devastating body shots. Yoo's early confidence gave way to cautious movements, each exchange a testament to the mental chess of high-level boxing. Manny didn't rush. He measured his opponent, waiting for the perfect moment to strike with explosive combinations. The veteran fighter had faced the greatest in his career, fighters like Juan Manuel Marquez, Floyd Mayweather, and Oscar de la Hoya, and it was clear he carried the lessons of those battles into every punch he threw tonight. DK Yoo landed a few clean shots, showcasing his raw power and speed, but Manny's experience shone through. The Filipino icon absorbed the attacks and responded with precise counters, targeting Yoo's midsection with repeated punishing blows. Each strike sapped Yoo's energy, making the physical disparity and stamina between the two fighters increasingly apparent. The audience could feel the momentum shifting. What started as a contest of equals was beginning to tilt in favor of the legend from the Philippines. Entering the third round, the narrative of the fight became unmistakable. Manny Pacquiao, even at 43 years old, demonstrated why he was considered one of the greatest of all time. His movements were fluid, a blend of artistry and aggression. He attacked relentlessly but never carelessly, exploiting openings with the precision of a master strategist. DK Yoo, despite his determination, began to show signs of fatigue. Each punch from Manny felt heavier than the last, a hammering rhythm that gradually wore down the younger fighter's defenses. Yet Yoo's courage never wavered. He continued to fight, throwing combinations that, while brave, lacked the sustained impact needed to turn the tide. The fourth round brought some of the most intense exchanges of the night. DK Yoo attempted to rally, landing a few significant punches that momentarily staggered Pacquiao, but the Filipino warrior responded immediately, countering with brutal body shots that forced Yoo to retreat. Pacquiao's ability to blend offense and defense seamlessly was on full display. He could dart in to deliver a flurry of punches and pull back just as quickly, all while maintaining perfect balance and conserving energy. Yoo's larger frame, which had seemed like a potential advantage, now worked against him as his stamina waned under the relentless assault. By the fifth round, the fight had transformed into a showcase of endurance, skill, and mental toughness. DK Yoo's resolve was admirable. Every punch he threw was an attempt to reclaim control, to assert himself against a legend who had dominated the sport for decades. But Pacquiao's experience in high-stakes fights was evident in every move. He knew how to exploit fatigue, how to break down an opponent's will without unnecessary risk to himself. A sharp right hook followed by a swift left sent DK reeling, a moment that would foreshadow the eventual conclusion of the match. The audience, caught between awe and anxiety, watched as the smaller fighter dictated the pace and controlled the narrative of the fight. Despite the imposing size of his opponent Dot in the sixth and final round, Manny Pacquiao's mastery became undeniable. DK Yoo, breathing heavily and fighting to survive, was unable to mount a decisive comeback. Pacquiao's combinations were relentless, attacking the head and body with surgical precision, each strike a testament to decades of refinement in the sport. The crowd erupted with each clean connection, witnessing history as the Filipino icon demonstrated why he remained a global superstar. DK Yoo's courage and determination were unquestionable. But in the end, it was Pacquiao's experience, vision, and execution that dictated the fight. As the final bell rang, there was a moment of silence before the arena erupted. Both fighters embraced in a show of respect, a recognition of the battle they had just waged in the ring. Manny Pacquiao was declared the victor by unanimous decision, a triumph that reaffirmed his legendary status and left fans around the world in awe of his enduring talent. DK Yoo, though defeated, had earned respect for his courage and his willingness to face one of boxing's greatest, demonstrating the true spirit of a fighter who refuses to back down. This fight was more than a contest of punches. It was a narrative of human determination, skill, and the relentless pursuit of greatness. Pacquiao's performance was a reminder that age and size are not always the ultimate determinants of success. That preparation, strategy, and heart can level any playing field. DK Yoo's effort was a testament to bravery and the lessons that come from facing an opponent of historic magnitude. For fans, this match will be remembered not just for the outcome, but for the story it told, a story of struggle, resilience, and the artistry of boxing. Every exchange in the ring conveyed drama, every punch carried weight, and every round added a chapter to a fight that will be studied and celebrated for years to come. The legacy of Manny Pacquiao was reinforced, and DK Yoo's journey as a fighter was elevated by the challenge he faced. What do you think about this epic showdown? Could DK Yoo have approached the fight differently, or was Pacquiao simply the perfect storm of skill and experience? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed reliving this incredible battle, don't forget to hit like and subscribe for more in-depth breakdowns of legendary fights from around the world.